So, hello, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to discuss, I'm going to have a flip through and introduce you to one of my favorite decks called the Holy Grail Tarot. And sorry about that. I got this from Lunar Sage Soul on Etsy. So this is one of my favorite decks. So this is actually my second purchase of this deck. As you can see, it comes from the States. It actually comes this bubble wrapped. Delivery is very fast. You do pay for that, and it comes in this lovely little bow. I don't really need the bow personally, but yeah, it's the thought that counts. So there you go. You've paid a lot for this, and it comes in a very bog standard bag. I don't really like the feel of this velvet bag. There are better ones out there. And that comes in with a little pack like that. Quite a small pack, but it's your average size tarot deck, so it's fine. And as you can see, you can't really see them upside down. Now this is supposed to be a beginner deck, so now I'm going to go through it, but here's one I made earlier. I'll keep it in a box because, well, it's my favorite deck and I use it all the time, and I wasn't so keen on the velvet bag, even though it's a nice thought that it came in something. Let's put it that way. Anyway. Okay, so just going through the cards. Let's go through them. I like these cards a lot. They're actually supposed to be a learning card. It looks like they were released in 2022, or they were printed up in 2022. Not bad flexibility. They are a little thin, but actually I thought they were a little thin, and actually they shuffle quite nicely. So I'm not the expert shuffler, but they do shuffle quite nicely and they bend quite well. So I'm not going to shuffle them because I've just put them into order. I'll be wasting my time. So let's have a little walk through. The Fool. Okay, so it does remind me, this one, very much of the Lightseer's Tarot Fool, except for just slightly different. I like the water, there's a rocky ledge, etc., etc. Okay, and then continue. The Magician. And you've got these 3 keywords under here. I think that's great. There's no book or anything. But look, they're a learner deck, but you can use your intuition as well. So sometimes I don't even look at the rest of this. Okay. So we have the Fool. Free will, fresh start, impulsion. And then the Magician. And I'm just going to go through them. I won't mention them all. But these are great. I love this. The pictures are great to read, honestly. I enjoy putting the pictures together. I mean, no, they're fantastic. I love them. So you can link them to the Rider-Waite deck. That's what's nice about this deck. It stands alone as a deck, but also it can be linked to the Rider-Waite. Immediately you can see the link there. And yet there's other little bits there, because that also has got a little bit of the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups element in there, if you have a look at it, right? Round like a wheel inside a wheel. Justice. The Hangman. Okay, one of the interesting hangmans, because there's nobody actually upside down, but yeah, there is sorrow there. I just love this deck. I love the pictures. I mean, that's one of the best devil cards I've used ever. There is one that I like probably just as much, but this is my favorite because it's about the energy, and that's what I like about it. Rather than a character, the tower. I mean, come on, that's the sea coming into there in a storm is like a beautiful depiction of like there's a verse in the Bible about like if you build your house upon solid ground, you know, it'll stand. If you build it upon soil, it'll be washed away, and this is it being washed away. The star, a totally different version of the star, but I mean, that is, it's gorgeous. The moon. I love that sun card because there's a 4-leaf clover in there. Just judgment, the world. If you have a look, there's the 4 elements are in there in the colors, and I think that's quite clever. But it also represents the tree of life. So here we have our Ace of Pentacles. Now some of them, yeah, you might think they don't quite totally relate, but they're usable because you know they've got these 3 little words in them as well. It's a very beautiful picture with there's obviously some kind of fox guarding them. It's like spirits guarding them. Now the meanings, yeah, I'm thinking there's a lot of people on YouTube who have only one set of meanings for decks and they repeat them endlessly. But I like these because I sort of use what she's got as keywords when I need to, and then I use my own reflections, and then I can use the imagery as well. So that's our 3 of Pentacles. I just failed to mention we went into the Pentacles. 8. How did I jump from 8 to 3? I must have mixed it up. Okay. That's our 8. I like that cosmic thing going on there as well. That's our 3 of Pentacles, by the way, so I must have skipped it. Our 9. Our independent lady, though she doesn't have her hawk. Now our 10. I like the pictures in these. I like the chess thing here, although that isn't the knight in the chessboard, is it? It's actually the queen, if I remember correctly. It just works for me, so may not be for everyone's taste this, but I love this deck. They are expensive for what they are, but it's nice to have something different. So into the cup suite. I like the 2 of Cups. Also quite reminiscent of the Lightseers. If you remember, the Lightseers has got that splash of colour. It's very close to that. I like that. 3 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is actually, although it hasn't got the, you know, the normal thing, I like the Seven of Cups. It's actually one of my favorite cards in this deck. And the Eight of Cups, I mean, it's not really you're walking away, but it is you're walking away. There's no moon there, it's the sun in the sky. Or it could be the moon at night, you know. Still love that one. Because she's growing wings. Our Knight of Cups, our romantic charmer. So Wands. I like the fact she used a lotus. Now, the Three of Wands is a bit of an unusual one, but I still love the picture. You've got a... And there we go, our Four of Wands is quite traditional in some senses. Except for you can't see the 11-11, but then again, sometimes I actually like the fact you can't see the 11-11 because I think so many people have misused the Four of Wands 11-11 concept. Especially because 11-11 will reduce to 4 if in a negative cycle, and everybody says 11-11s don't reduce. They do reduce. They're reduced to 4 in numerology. Although 4 tends to be work, a project. Okay, our Six of Wands, our hero. Eight of Wands. It's quite a weird Eight of Wands in a lot of respects, but it's definitely coming in, and it's definitely a tree sort of horse. So I sense that's it. If you ever saw a guarded person, that's a guarded person. And our Ten of Wands. Our Page. Our Knight. Our Queen. And our King. And lastly, our Sword Suite. So here we go. Our Ace. Now, the one thing about that is that sword is down. You could put like a negative connotation into that in some ways, but I won't go into it because you've got to read these sort of half intuitively, half by message and half by what you know, which is by thirds, not halves. Okay. I don't know why, but I love the Six of Swords, even though it's not the traditional moving away. You've got the birds flying around, and there is sort of an element of someone on a boat moving away, but there's an element of her looking towards the future. My favorite, Ten of Swords. It's just like, could they put another sword into that picture? Page of Swords. As you can see, I really like this deck, so I'm a little biased, so you'll have to forgive me. Here, I've come to save the day. Oh, you come one step closer, I'm going to cut you, and I'm going to cut you bad. And, you're getting past this sword. And that's it. Holy Grail Tarot. Get it on Etsy. I in no way am endorse anyone. I'm just telling you my opinion. So this is purely opinion. That was a little run through. I hope you enjoyed that. Have a good, I wish you the best. Thank you for watching my channel. Bye.